Hello class, I'm going to talk about my operating system. I have a Chromebook, so I use the Chrome operating system, and it's designed to be used when connected to the internet, which is 90% of the time not a problem for me because I have both Wi-Fi at my office, at my home, and also at work. And even when at my home office, I use an Ethernet cable that I can plug in just to get a little bit faster, but Wi-Fi works for the most part. Interesting thing about the Chrome operating system is most documents and files are saved in the cloud storage. So Google Photos, Google Docs. Here's my Google Drive right here. So it's easy. I have it with plenty of folders and everything that I need to use for all my systems. So for example, here's my Embry-Riddle folder. I only just started taking classes, so I only have a few classes, but keep that nice and clean. And other apps I can use are Gmail, so I can just click on right here and it just loads up my Gmail right here. And that's very nice to use just because if I need to quick check my email. Also Calendar and Play Store. One fun thing about the Chromebook is the Play Store. You can download different apps, and it's really similar to the Android Google Play store. So for example, I check my Fantasy Hockey League right here, and looks like I'm losing, but it's just the same as it is on my phone, which sometimes it's nice because it's similar interface, but other times I'd much rather just be able to check and see my fantasy score on a big screen. But I can just do that in Chrome anyways. So back to here. So I have 8 gigabytes of RAM on my Chromebook, and that's significantly a lot because the Chrome operating system, because it is significantly less intensive than a Mac or PC operating system, it doesn't use full programs. It's mostly using just kind of shortcutted programs, so on and so forth. So I won't be able to use PDF Viewer, Adobe, or Microsoft Excel, but most of that stuff is done online with Chromebook with their Google Drive storage. They have Google Slides for their PowerPoint equivalent of it, and also Google Sheets for their Microsoft Excel equivalent of it. And I can use most anything I can do on the Microsoft version. I'd say 90% of that I can do on the Chromebook version. So I'm limited on, as I just stated, limited on Microsoft Online. And also with games, I can't really use too many games on my Chrome operating system just because it's not made for that. The hardware is not as good as a PC would be for gaming. Chrome operating system, as I said, significantly less intensive, so therefore it has a lot better battery life. So if you look right here, this COG system viewer, an application I downloaded, shows my CPU usage, memory usage, and I don't have that much memory left. That's just mostly because it has small internal storage, but I do use external hard drive for larger things such as my movies and so on and so forth. So I haven't charged my Chromebook in about 2 days, and I've used it for about a little over 8 hours, and I still have well over half left. Going back to here. And it's also touchscreen too. It's really nice. So these are different extensions I added, and extensions are just done on the Google Chrome, the internet browser. About version. So this is talking all about the different specs of my operating system and all the fancy numbers and all that. Still don't really know what the vast majority of these mean. And same thing here, about system shows more what version I have, so on and so forth. So some of the challenges, as I've already stated, it's not as intensive as or extensive as a PC, so I can't do things like Adobe PDF Viewer. But for what I need for doing just quick classwork, I really like my Chromebook. It's really good for multitasking. Operating system update strategy, it just tells me when I need to update. So not really any strategy with that. I just restart it after the update is completed. And software already installed, loaded in there. That was one thing I really liked about this Chromebook, was because it didn't have any sneaky apps hidden in there. Just pretty much everything is right there as you see it. And you can just search right here. I don't even have that many apps on here downloaded. This is all my apps I have. Anyways, thank you. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.